Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chetan Kumar and in today's video we are going to explore the Alteryx Designer interface, which is where all the magic happens. Whether you are new to Alteryx or getting started with your first workflow, getting comfortable with the interface is the most important part for becoming an Alteryx Pro. So let's dive into the workflow to understand the interface for the designer. So on top you have the menu bar. So we have file where it helps you to uh, load the workflows, save the workflows and different options. Edit helps you to undo or delete or find and replace. Find view is today's session is all about the view. I'll be going in depth about each view. So let's move to options. Options, we have user settings, manage license. Like if you have new license, you can click on manage and you can add it. Add-ons helps you to add tools. Those are not available in the Alteryx platform. It's just an extension. The way we have Chrome extension, you can use add-ons or an extension for tools from Alteryx marketplace. You have to just click on manage marketplace add-ons and you'll get a set of tools available here. So you do have Tableau tools, Power BI tools, or Snowflake or Salesforce tools that helps you to connect to those source. Those helps you to output to those source. For example, Tableau or Power BI, and if you you want to connect the data that you have cleaned and blend the data with different source and want to just directly push it to Tableau or Power BI, you can use that for, and you can use Power BI for the data or Tableau for data visualization. Next is it will help you to understand all the tutorials that's available, and you have sample workflows to go through. So and if you have any doubts, you can click on Alteryx help and it'll take you to that particular site. So today's session is about interface. So this, as you can see, this blank screen is where all the magic happens. This is the canvas where we develop the workflows. First step is to get the tool palette. The tool palettes, these are the tools that's used to develop the workflows. So this is the canvas where we develop the workflows, and this is the tools that is used to develop the workflows. It's a drag and drop platform. You just look for a tool, drag it to the canvas. So this is a drag and drop platform. So you don't have to do a lot of coding. It's low to no coding tool. So in tool palette, you have different tools. For example, some are marked as favorite. These favorite are the tools that you use on your day-to-day basis. For example, I use directory tool. For example, these are different palettes, right? Import, preparation, join, all are separated in a bucket, segmented in a bucket. You just need to click on the bucket what based on requirement and you can pull the tool. But another option is, for example, if you're using a directory tool on a day-to-day basis, you have to just click on the star on top and it'll show up on your favorite. And if you want to remove them, you can just uncheck. And if you just click back and go back, it won't be there. If you want to mark some tool as your favorite, you can just click on that. So you don't have to look into each and every bucket. You may not know. There are different help options like search. You can just search for input or you can search for directory. Tool will show up here. But if you want to just make it even easier for you, and if you are using frequently, that you can add it to as your favorite. And these are the different segments and buckets as I explained. And for example, if you want to remove tools, so if you click on the gear button in the corner, this particular window will open up. And for example, I am not using machine learning, text mining, or computer vision, as these require a separate set of license. So I have unchecked those tools as those are not required for me as of now. Just click on OK and those will be removed. If you want to add those, just click on add and it will show up. And you have other options too. Like these are the main buckets. Within this bucket, there are a lot of tools. For example, if I go to preparation, you do have a lot of tools here, right? But some are unchecked. So if you want this tool, if you use this tool, just click on check and click OK, and it'll show up within the preparation tool. So next is about the tool palette. If you want to, for example, you want to know about what is input tool, how does it work, If you you can just click on right click on that and click on open example. So they do have options where they have explained about each tool within the platform. You click on open example, it'll show you all the examples or what are the uh, major work that this tool can help you with. Let's close this window. So we are done with the tool palette. Next is the overview. So overview window is mainly blank because it's a copy of the canvas. So if you have a tool on the canvas, it'll show up here. Why it is useful? Let me show you with an example. For example, you have hundreds of workflows, like hundreds of tools that you use to develop one workflow. Maybe the length of the workflow is pretty huge, and you need to do a lot of scrolling or drag and drop. For example, this is just to show you as an example. Now, as you can see, we have an input tool and it's pretty far. It's not in the canvas. If you want to go to that, you have to just do a scroll. But if you have workflow, those are like pretty large. It will take a lot of time. It will waste a lot of time for you. In those scenarios, this is very helpful. If you want to go to that tool, just click on that tool in the overview, and it'll just take you to that. Overview is very helpful in those scenarios. Mainly recommended for large workflows. Next is the result window. So result window is the place where you get all the results. Each tool have an extension. If you click on this, it'll show you the result. As of now, we don't have any data. If you load any data in this particular place, you'll be able to see the data in this particular result window. For example, I'll show you how we can load the data. Next is a configuration window. This is the most important one. So for example, if you want to configure the canvas, this is the option to kind of configure your canvas. Now, if you want to configure your tool, if you click on the tool, the view will change. For each tool, the view is different. So you have there's a configuration window that helps you configure your tool to pull the data or do a data cleaning or data blending. Whatever you want to do, the configuration window is the one where that comes into picture. Click on select, there's a different configuration. It keeps changing based on each tool. Now, for example, if you want to set up to a database, you click on setup connection. You have files. These are a set of files that you have that you can connect to Alteryx. Alteryx supports a lot of different formats. There's a set of extension that you can use. There's a set of database that you can use. You need to have an ODBC setup on your system. This will help you to connect to those database directly. You have Oracle, Microsoft, Snowflake, Salesforce. You have different platforms you can connect directly from Alteryx. And this is to access the data on the server. As of now, we are working on Designer. We are not looking into the server. So this is all about the configuration tool. And other one is interface tool. Interface tool is for the analytical app. When we have this interface tools, these are the interface tools. That for those it is recommended. Like it shows allows you to run the wand. Click on the wand to run your workflows to get the results. So this is and yeah, this is all about the interface tool. How the interface of of the Alteryx look or designer looks like. Now, for example, let me just click on this and let me show you. If I go to files, and either if you are not sure which format of the data you are looking for, you can just click on select file. But if you know, like for example, if you're looking for an Excel file, just click on XLS. Or if you're looking for a text file like CSV file, comma separated values, you can just click on this. It'll just show you those files, filter out the values. But if you're not sure what format is the file, you can just click on select file and you can go to, yeah, you can go to home, you can click on downloads. For example, if I want to connect any of the data set, click on open. Yeah, it will give you an option to select the sheet, or if you want to load all the sheet, this even gives you an option to select all the sheets. Click on OK, click on OK, and as you can see, there is a set of data. Now, if you want to view this data, you just click on Run, and just click on this view. As you can see the data on your result window. This is a set of data that's showing up in the result window. If you want to check the metadata, just click on metadata. This will show you all the metadata. What is the type, size, and the location of the file. So that's all for today's session. We'll look in depth for each tool in our next session. Thank you. Have a good day and see you in next session.